All right, Kenman here. Today, the Jack Wolf pass around continues. We've got a new one, the Steel Series. Who's excited for this? Always some fun stuff coming out from Jack Wolf. I am in that pass around, so I get to check out all the new knives as they release, share them with all of you, pass them along to the next person. Yellow Jigged Bone K9 Jack. Let's check this thing out. Okay. Very nice little magnet box. And there it is. The K9 Jack. Look at this beauty right here. Check it out. Fantastic stuff. So what are we looking at here? The K9 Jack has a yellow jigged bone on that handle. We have stainless steel on all the hardware, the bolsters, and then we got a 154 cm blade with a real nice hollow grind right there. Look at this. Kind of a dog leg shape, kind of moves up and around. Little curve on the handle. Oh, what do we think about this slip joint? Real cool stuff. So the bolsters are integral with the liners. You can see that's all one piece, so that's not a little additional. That's one chunk that goes through there like that on each side. And yeah, that is just a clean look. So you've got the spine for the lock across the back, comes around, but look at how smoothly done, that nice curve around right there. All the edges are clean, no rough spots. What do we think of the jigged bone? I love this yellow. I think that's in a kind of an acquired taste. Everybody has different likes and dislikes. I like yellow. I like bone. I like the jig texture. And this is just, I mean, this isn't a negative, but it's like a dirty, ugly, brown yellow. I love it. I'm a fan of yellow, so I think that's cool. Again, just all the lines are clean and smooth. Couple of T8s if you want to take those off and change them. Does come in a lot of different styles. There's other ones. You got an abalone and some micarta G10. So different looks for what you may or may not want. Nice little notch right there for sharpening. No real choke up spot, but it's a kind of a curves up and you just kind of sit right in that spot. That kind of gives the blade almost like a forward lean to it. Almost a teardrop. I don't know what they call that blade shape. But I like it. The hollow grind is really nice. Got the nail nick right there, half stop, walk and talk. Easy pinch open. Don't even need to really, I don't have that strong of a grip, but you can get in there real easy and open that up. Excuse me. Sorry. Mid-video choke. We're live. Here we go. I really like the shiny bolsters on there too. Just a clean style and look. Great half stop. Easy pinch open. So it's Jack Wolf label right there. 154 cm on the other side. Other than that, clean build. No distractions from the design. What do we think about this one? I like the way it feels in hand. Pretty solid. Blade has no play, of course. Great half stop spot. No movement there either. And then that spring pulls it in good. Very nice. Who likes blades and knives like this? Did you get one already? Which one did you get? Okay, so no jimps at all, but it is a clean, smooth build. So, I mean, yeah, you could still throw in some jimps right there. I like a good jimp. That's my style, though. Okay. Six and 5/8. So not real large, but definitely a good manageable size. Blade is straight across 2 7/8, almost 3 at an angle, but the actual blade itself stops at about 2 5/8. Cutting surface 2.5 with just a nice curve on the front of the belly. And 3 3 3/4 on the handle. When I grab this though with my hand, I have a larger hand. There's still plenty sticking out the back there, so it's a comfortable hold, full size, no pinkies. It's not like small and the last finger's falling off. I grab onto here. It is a good, solid, full grip, and the texture and the depth on the jigs in there are really nice. That feels good. What do we think about that color? Comment below. Let's start the discussion. Do we like a dirty brown mustard? I do. It's great. There were many different, like I said, the different offerings, and I was excited when I saw that this is the one. I like the way I would have probably picked this. Otherwise, the abalone does look really cool. 0.1 on the blade. That carries all the way out to there, nice and thick on the end. Got that little relief angle cut there just for some style. And then that hollow grind. Oh, that is just great and gives you a big belly. What would you use this for? Like some skinning or something? That extra little belly right there really is nice. 0.4647 on the handle. It's got that snaky curve to it. The dog leg, 7.4, 7.5, 8.3 on the thicker spot on the end. And then thickest on the blade, 7.7. Battery's still alive. Still doing its thing. Okay. Sorry, my throat's a little dry today. 3.3 exactly on the weight. So that's about the same size as the drop bear, 3.295. So really weight comparable to your drop bear, 3.3. Oh, you get the Jack Wolf Gateway out here, 3.0. It's actually a little less. 3.3. Nice size, nice weight, nice feel on a cool slip joint. I do compare everything with the drop bear. It's kind of a bug out killer. Good, not quite full size, daily user. There's the Jimps. So your bug out pyrite size is going to be just a little bit bigger than this K9 jack, the K9 jack. Maybe a 1/4 inch shorter on the handle and an 1/8 or so on the blade. Very good manageable size though for a slip joint. It's kind of a little bit larger. This is the other newer Jack Wolf. This is the Gateway. This one has 14C28N on that blade, and we got the abalone. So you could get this one in this abalone look. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I would almost get this in this one if I didn't already have the Gateway in the abalone. Maybe you get a whole bunch of them and have just an abalone collection. Between the two, honestly, I prefer this style and this shape a little bit more than the dog leg and the shape of the blade on this one here. But I almost think that jig yellow is probably more of a my style over the abalone, although the abalone does look amazing. These are virtually almost the same size. Looks like the handle is really about the same. This one looks like it's maybe a little longer because it doesn't have the curve to it, but they're about the same length. Blade, though, on the Gateway looks like it might be just a little bit longer with that tip. Couple really nice looking slip joints, though, coming out from Jack Wolf. Check them out for sure. All right, so this is in the pass around. Reaching up some paper. I generally then we don't really use them too much because it is a new knife and we're passing around for everyone to kind of check out and review. So we don't really put it through too many tests or anything, but I usually do a paper cut. I don't know if anyone else has cut any paper with this, but we can kind of see what it's like right out of the box. Let me get a fresh corner. When I try to go fast, it kind of catches, but if I just get on there, it does have a nice, I'm going to give that maybe a 7.5, 8. It looks like there might be the smallest little burr somewhere I could go around and maybe just give it that little strop, but I'll give that maybe 7.5 or so on the cut. Felt good. This would be a good user. I think that tip would be great for some specific tasks. What would you use this for? Did you buy one? Who's got one of these? What do we think about the Jack Wolf directions, the stuff that they're making, the newer knives, the different styles, the fixed blades? They're really doing some cool stuff over there. Ben's got some great things going on. I appreciate them for getting me involved in the pass around so I can kind of check some of these out and share them with everybody. And yeah, good stuff. I definitely am really digging the slip joints, getting more and more into them. Not always my main carry, but a secondary carry. I've been kind of doing them pretty regularly. What do we think about this? Good stuff. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.